That I do a column for Toronto Caribbean newspaper. What's that, Toronto Caribbean newspaper? And so um, my column lately, look out for it in a couple of weeks, next week, is really, it's entitled Patient Man Ride Donkey. And so that's something my mother-in-law has said to me and my husband like for years since we were a lot younger. And so what it really means is things happen in time, and so rushing is like this dangerous thing. And so, hi Tahir, how are you doing? Why I'm bringing this up right now and how it relates to writing is because often we write when we have this burst of idea that happens maybe in the middle of the night. We wake up, we start writing ravenously or writing ravenously, and so that part is really exciting and easy. But what happens when we want to be writing all the time and nothing's really coming out? Also, what happens when we've been writing and nothing is selling? Because the first part is almost sometimes easy to just write and get it out. But what happens when nothing is selling? And so that's why I bring up Patient Man Ride Donkey, because it's the first thing that comes to my mind in terms of going slow and easy, slow and easy. After you've written something, we'll talk about that process another day, but after you've written something and getting it out, that takes time. I need you not to expect that this is just going to poof, everyone's going to buy 1,000,000 copies as soon as I write it. And like, maybe it will. That could work. Hey, Fabian, maybe it will. Maybe that will happen for you. And that would be absolutely fantastic. But for most of the world, that's not actually the case. And so the other day there was something on Facebook where people were saying work smart, not hard. And I don't know if this is because of my age, but I really struggle with the idea of telling young people to work smart and not hard, because what I've realized is that like you don't know how to work smart if you haven't worked hard. You have to start by working hard. You have to people when you've written something, you have to start by getting people to actually take a look at what you have been doing. So that means getting on social media, making sure people see your face. When you go out to a restaurant, you want the server to be like, hey, haven't I seen you before? Yeah, you've probably seen me on some sort of social feed, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, somewhere. You've seen me somewhere. And so that's sort of the point. You're going to have to work hard in order for you to learn how to work smart. And that's where Patient Man Ride Donkey comes in. It's really about you taking your time, putting in the work. Eventually you'll know how to work smart. Eventually you will, and that's fantastic. But for now, it'll be important for you to just work hard. Get your stuff out. Get it out. Get it out. Call me if you need help getting it out. We can absolutely do that. Hey, Celine, I haven't seen you in a long time. But that is the part that's most crucial, right? For anyone to just really get things moving. You cannot know. My favorite part of that saying, works. I agree that we need to work smart. I totally agree. But what's been happening to me lately, or when I was in my 20s, I was so sure that I could work smart, but I didn't know how to work smart. Like what? How do you know how to do that before you've worked hard? You can't be 19 before you're 16. You can't have the wisdom of a 19-year-old before you are 19. So there are some things that we really need to be thinking about in terms of our writing. The first book that you make, it can be absolutely perfect and absolutely brilliant, and the next one you make will be better. That's just the bottom line. The more you do something, the better you get at it. I'm trying to do these really quick feeds because I don't like watching anything for a very long time. So please hit me up. Find us on discoveringdiversitypublishing.com. Find us on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. We'd love to hear what people are writing, what they're working on, what struggles they're having, and how we can support. I'm Sheena Blake. Peace and blessings, everybody.